That's Nicole, and I'm back with another video. I said to you by the side. Though now you already know what we're doing, so yes. And
hi guys, it's Louise.
Maddie. My girl. Love them to death. Okay, so I see y'all when we get inside because it is hot. Peace. Okay, welcome back to Girl Talk Diaries, episode 5.
Why relationships don't work. Today we're going to be answering some questions about why we don't think relationships work.
So,
my name's Elise. Number 1 says communication. Do you think poor communication ruins relationships and why? Absolutely. Yeah. Let me give you the reasoning of why. Because I feel like if you don't have no type of communication in the relationship, how is the relationship supposed to get better? And how is the relationship supposed to work and move forward if y'all not communicating? Say if you have a problem in a relationship and it's bothering you, and you don't say nothing, it's gonna continue bothering you, and that's gonna make our relationship worse. You know, that's just an example.
yes. So write these notes down, y'all, cause it's down. Okay, 2, lack of trust. Can a relationship survive without trust? Why or why not?
Why? I cannot, because how you gonna be in with somebody and you can't trust them?
Exactly.
Right? Like that's tiring. Because then you're gonna have to ask a lot of questions. Oh, why you do this? Or where was you at? And why this and this and this and that? Girl,
yes, it just gets to the point where
if you gotta do that, break up with them.
Yes,
absolutely.
Exactly. Like you should have to go through that with somebody. Trust is always communication and trust. You have to have them too. Main 2.
And loyalty.
Yes.
And love.
Yes.
Number 3, red flags. What are some red flags people ignore at the beginning? Okay, y'all. This is gonna sound like a broken record because everybody always says this, but so many people ignore it. Love bombing. And if you don't know what love bombing is, it's like when they immediately start showering you with too much affection to the point where you're like, this feels too good to be true, because it is, because they're buttering you up. They're buttering you up so they can put in less and less and less effort half the time. Or they use that love bombing to manipulate you. But they'll be like, oh, I've showed you this amount of love. You can't be mad at me for this because I've done this for you. But that's just not how relationships work. That's not how you reciprocate and give love, if that makes sense. Like, for example, if he's on dates and he's like, I love you so much.
That's too fast, mama.
Exactly, that's too fast. You have to know, you have to have discernment and know when it's love bombing and when it's actually he's infatuated with you. And another thing would go with that, people are gonna respect your boundaries, because if you feel like that's too much right off the bat, that's too much for me. I understand you might try to show your affection, but that's too much. Let's slow it down. And if they don't respect that, then they just trying to do something, and you know what they're trying to do. If they don't respect your feelings, they're not supposed to be in your life for the period of time. Yeah. Number 4, no effort. Why do some people stop putting in effort after they start dating? Ooh, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a question that I've been trying to figure out myself. Why? Because when y'all start talking, I don't know if y'all just realize, when you start talking, they show you all this good stuff that makes you want to be in a relationship with them. And then all of a sudden they stop. I feel like niggas in their head, they feel like, oh, I've been putting the effort to get her, now I can just stop. That's not true. That's not true at all. The same way you got the girl is the same way you need to keep her. That's my opinion.
That's what
I think that they, for the most part, okay, this is gonna sound really cringy, but this is kind of a biological thing. Men are hunters. They enjoy the chase. After that chase is over, they feel like, oh, like she said, I have her, I don't have to do anything else. They get complacent. They're like, I already have her hooked. She's not gonna leave me. I don't have to do all this extra stuff. I don't have to spend extra money on her anymore. Not saying that spending money is a requirement, but I don't have to do these things to keep her happy anymore, because she's just happy being here. But that's just not how relationships work. You still need to be able to know that your partner loves you. So imagine when y'all first start dating, he takes you on dates, he hangs out with you, like he gives you his time and attention. Maybe y'all like have a little ritual where every night you get on the phone. But then like once y'all start dating for like you're 3 months in, oh I'm too busy, oh I'm on the phone with my friends, oh I'm playing the game, oh I don't feel like going out today. That's gonna feel like, oh, like you just don't care anymore because it's like constant excuses. So
Ooh, okay. So 5, unhealing trauma. How can past hurt affect a new relationship? Well, I would say something, but I'm not in a relationship right now, so I can't say
Ooh,
this.
I love this. I'm in a relationship right now, so I'm gonna tell you. I feel like y'all ever heard the saying hurt people. Mm-hmm. And if you're not fully healed and you're not fully to move on, don't get in another relationship until you're fully healed. Because once people in a new relationship, they don't know your past unless you express that to them. So they're gonna do something that your ex probably did or something like that. And you're gonna get mad at them, and then that's gonna mess up your relationship because you haven't told them, hey, this bothers me, can you not do that? Hey, can you do this and this and this and this and that? But then again, if you was healed, for real, it really wouldn't be no problem. You know? Because I'm healed from my trauma, you know, a little bit, because I'm an overthinker. I still am an overthinker. But then again, if your boy knows that their girlfriend is an overthinker, they're going to try their hardest to make them not overthink.
I think that's a right passage. So you just need reassurance.
Really though.
Because another thing about hurting people. Is like, a lot of people I see that they think that just because they got hurt in the past that the person's gonna do it, and they like instantly go into like fight mode. But I'm like, why are you in a relationship with somebody and you feel like they're gonna hurt you, and you're doing all this to make sure they don't hurt you,
but you're hurting them,
right? And you shouldn't have been in a relationship in the first place if you really feel so guarded. And so, like for example, I was being nosy and I overheard my classmate, and he was like, oh, I got caught up with another girl today. And his friend was like, why you keep cheating on her? And he was like, oh, because you gotta cheat on hoes before they cheat on you. And I'm like, well, if that's your mindset, why are you in a relationship? Why do you keep getting in a relationship knowing that you're traumatized, you're projecting onto other people, and you're just causing like a cycle of hurt? Like, why do you want to live like that?
Yeah, that's why I just don't do relationship
do you think social media causes problems in relationships? Yes and no. Hold on, wait. Yes and no. Because it's okay to post your girlfriend or your nigga a couple times, you know, it's cool. But then people like to be in your business. Mm-hmm. People like to lie. People will see you doing great, and they will want to ruin that for you just because you posted some on Instagram, you posted some on Facebook, posted some on Snapchat, TikTok, all of that. People are messy. This world is messy. So it ain't just. And then again, you got people that are happy for you. Oh, yeah, she posted his girlfriend. Oh, yeah, she posted his. It depends. That's why I say yes. Right.
Yeah, just don't post them. You can post.
You can do a little private little relationship. See, a private relationship is better than a secret relationship. Private, people know y'all together, but not in y'all business. Secret, he keeping it secret or she keeping it secret.
Right. Because like the thing I see a lot is people like arguing in their notes, and they're putting their own business like oh, look my face. I'm like, why does the whole world know that if y'all can argue, do it in your DMs, or maybe even your close friends, and stop clicking out like that paper for my customers.
Yes, because that's how people get hurt, and that's how people do suicide, and that's how people.
Then again, we're not just really telling you how to stop putting stuff in your notes, because I know that like that might be a way of expressing yourself, you know, just
like sometimes I'll go on my note like bitch ass nigga, like but it's never like if I'm having like if I'm actually with somebody I love and then have an actual problem, I'm not gonna go like oh bitch ass nigga, you ain't got no fucking car,
right? Like that's questioning.
Like it's all up in the notes, like no.
Yes. 7, jealousy. Why does jealousy become unhealthy?
Oh, okay. Jealousy becomes unhealthy when it limits your actual discernment and God-given common sense. Okay, So, for example, if your nigga has to go to Target and you feel like you need to follow him to Target in a separate car, you're doing too much. And there's this one girl, she knew her nigga was like, and so he let another girl party, hotel party, and she pulled up. And she was like watching his location, and she pulled up, and the whole time like he didn't know that it was a girl's party, and he was literally gonna leave. And when she came, he was hardly leaving, and she caused the whole fight and whole problem. And he literally wasn't even doing anything, and she didn't even try. So that's why I feel like jealousy can be a really bad thing. Like sitting there and I want to answer this. Okay, different goals. What happens when two people want different things and like, y'all, I have a lot to say about this. Does anyone else want to go first?
You can go. You go ahead, go.
When two people want different things in life, it's like, I feel like it's very niche. Like, it's very,
I feel like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
yeah, right. It's like, it's a hard situation because it's like, I want to be here, but the man I love or a person I love doesn't want to be here. Like, it's like, okay, I want to get up, I want to get up out the hood, but he's fine with being in the hood. So it's like, what? But I love him. So it's like, I feel like if y'all can't find a way to coexist, it's like, we're gonna clash.
If your man, this is just, just saying for people out there, if your man want to keep you in the hood, leave him.
Or
No
like,
question asked.
I'm sorry, because if you hear me tell you, hey, I don't feel safe and I don't feel this way, y'all may have loved where y'all live, okay, cool, but if shit is happening going down and your girlfriend or even if a nigga, if y'all don't feel safe and you like, hey, I love you, and I don't want to leave you, let's move, or I don't want to go, I don't want to choose yourself.
right.
You always come first.
Then with the little SoundCloud rappers, like, for example, you want to date like an electrician or somebody that's gonna like really like bring home the money, but he's set on, and mind you, one of the bad rappers. He trashed the fuck. He got like, and he's out there doing that, and you on the way, you on the way to be a CNA. You're like, I don't have time for this. Like, I want an electrician. I want somebody that's actually like doing something. He's
getting that money provided.
He's sitting up there with his Adidas sweats, a white beater, playing 2K26 all day and making little songs in the bedroom, not bringing home no money. I feel like that's when it gets to the point you gotta leave.
And then again, we're not just saying like nobody's going to support you. Because me personally, if my boyfriend used to be like, hey, man, I want to be a rapper, right?
I'll hold it down, but it gets to the point.
But it gets to a point,
right? If it gets to the point where like you
just ash and you trash and you, I'm sorry.
Right, like,
and if you're not trying and really want to do that, then
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know in public.
If it's just stagnant, then it's like, what's the point? What are you doing this for?
I'm not holding back nothing. I was that type of person who I hold stuff back and let it just stay
Build
in.
up.
Yeah, and let it build up, and that stuff hurts. Like, it really hurts. It hurts. But
number 19. Okay, lack of respect. Why is respect just as important as love? First of all, it's important because if you respect me, you love me. If you can't respect me, or what I say, you don't love me. It's simple. Like, you can't love somebody and not respect them, and you can't respect somebody and not love them. Like, it goes both ways. It's important. Both of them is important. Both of them go together. Like I said, you can't respect somebody and not love them.
And people always say I'm picky because I'm so big on that, but it's like, for example, if I know that I feel like I'm being disrespected, or like it's something that I'm saying like I don't want, because for example, there has been a time when I started talking to this guy, right? And I told him like off rip, I don't want to do this, like I'm not down to do this, I'm not down to do that. And he was like, why? I'm like, because I said I'm not, and if you don't like that, you could go. Like, that's how I run my stuff. I'm like,
it's programmed real strict.
Go find somebody that's down for it.
Okay, y'all, this right here is a big one.
Oh,
can someone love you but still not be ready for a relationship?
oh,
Yes, because
how long?
Okay, y'all, we back.
so I had this past. It was me and this ex. Okay, y'all, my God, we was like this. We broke up, got us together, broke up, got us together, broke up, got us together, and then we finally stopped. But you know, we still had chemistry and whatever. And I loved him, and he still loved me, type stuff. But just wasn't ready for no relationship. You feel me? Like we talked, and we still communicated, and we still had, you know, I guess you could say good times or whatever. But just because they're not ready doesn't mean they don't love you. Maybe they're trying to get themselves together to love you properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You never know. And that's how me and him was.
Unfortunately. You got something?
11. Toxic behavior. What are signs of a toxic relationship? Ooh!
I don't know toxic when I see it, so
I know toxic.
cause I've never been in a toxic relationship.
Controlling.
I've been in controlling, like
That's right there. If they tell in there, you is your own person, honey. They don't own you. They didn't birth you. Your mama and your dad helped you get you here, and God. If those are not the 3 people that's telling you what to do, you don't listen to nobody. If they tell you, oh, you can't wear this because you da-da-da, who the fuck are you?
right.
Sorry.
She got real mad
And
at
another
that.
thing with that, and I get it, like, because that also ties into like respect in a way. But I'm like, unless like, I'm not gonna lie, my nigga been saying this to me, like everything is just out.
Now, if I'm pushing it, you can be like,
I understand if I was wearing some like all the way to my booty keep showing. And if I was doing that's like you disrespecting your partner.
Also, like him putting you down, I feel like it's another thing, like being like, oh, you don't, oh, like I've seen a lot of ladies, they are married to these men, and they'll be like, oh, you're not as hot as my type, or she's what I settled for. And then guys, like, for me, I feel like you can't always tell somebody gaslighting you, but if you know with your gut that somebody is like wrong, and that you're like, you know what you know, or you know what you saw, and they're like, oh, you're crazy, blah blah blah. And if another toxic side to me, y'all, I know I'm like rambling, but if you tell them how you feel about something, and it's genuinely just how you feel, like you're not even attacking them, like you even came at them with the I statement instead of being like you like, I feel like this, and they immediately get mad.
You know that's how they know they're doing what they're doing.
Yes, they know, like, and they're immediately like shutting down emotionally, and they're just trying to be defensive. I feel like that's toxic. I feel like that's terrible communication skills.
And I feel like if you know you're gonna do them type of things, why be in a relationship with me? Why did the things you did with me, like?
And then niggas, some niggas like to argue about stupid stuff.
Right.
Tell me about it.
You could park the car wrong, and they gonna want to argue.
Why you park that car like that?
Why you park it on the side of the street like
That's
that?
another thing. They be, some of them, I saw a lot of dudes secretly hate their girlfriends, and they be doing that to get their girlfriend to break up with them.
Like, folks be trying to start arguing. Hey, hold on, because y'all might call me toxic. But I do like a little argument here and there. Like, not those big arguments, like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, not those big arguments that will get ready to fight, but you know them little arguments here and there.
I don't know, y'all like to argue.
Like a fun.
I don't know, because sometimes y'all might call me crazy. I like to get. Never mind.
There's no healthy relationship without disagreeing. Because if you're agreeing to everything, there's no way that two people with different personalities, right? Two people with different personalities and different upbringings don't like agree with every single thing on the planet. And I don't mean like, oh, like it's good to like, for example, he likes Trump, and you're like, no. But then he's like, I mean,
nobody that like Trump.
Right. For me, my thing, like, what I mean is like, oh, for example, oh, he like mint ice cream with chocolate chips, but I think that's just
I love mint ice cream.
But like, see, like it, like little disagreements, like I feel like stuff like that is normal. So I do get what she's saying, but I hate to argue, y'all. Like, I like to be peaceful. I like like if
the little, you know, them little playful arguments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
them folks who be arguing over just anything because your shoelace wrong. Don't get mad at me because it's wrong. Like
right. Like,
I've been seeing like on social media, like on famous people, they take their stuff on social media instead of talking face to face to each other. Like I'll be like, I sit there, I be watching it and see, and like
like, what are we doing?
Y'all can be making money together, but instead y'all doing that. But that's not the point.
When you was like posting stuff, I be finding TikTok reels or Instagram reels and stuff
I
like
feel like
that.
that's different.
Express my feelings.
That's okay. That's different though.
Being like, that nigga cheated on me. I'm finna go. I tore up his house and I shot up his dog.
Oh,
that's doing too much.
See, like you going after, you just put in everything that happened.
But not that crazy.
But not that.
Then like
I'm not crazy enough to put it on social media.
Yeah.
right.
So next question, 12. Forgiveness. Should every mistake be forgiven? Why not?
I say yeah.
I say yes. Everybody, like God said, everybody should be forgiven, but
I forgive, but don't forget.
I forgive, but don't forget.
I have like a really nuance. Like okay. So there was this dude.
It depends what you do.
There's this dude, and we were like talking. He would constantly make the same mistake over and over. And I feel like at some point, it's not a mistake anymore. It's a pattern. Like he would constantly apologize for doing the same thing over and over again. So I do feel like of course you should forgive. Like, but I think everything, you don't have to accept every apology. You can forgive them in your heart, but you don't have to accept every apology. So I don't think that every single apology should be accepted, in my personal opinion.
I say I will forgive almost everything because, like I said, I will forgive, but I will never forget. Like, and it's gonna pile up, and that's what people need to realize. And another thing that goes ties in with this, because I was telling them the other day, they was like, men will leave physically before a female does, and the female is gonna leave mentally before she leaves physically. So you see her saying, "Oh, it's okay, I forgive you." She's mentally preparing herself to leave. Niggas just gonna leave. That's why they be coming back. Oh, I leave.
A lot of them be coming up like, no, when I want, no, I tried to do that.
So that's why I forgive, because I'm gonna leave eventually.
Y'all, like I have not done the block a single time in my entire life. I am so
like I was in this girl I went to school with, and her and this boy, they was off, they was in that real toxic relationship for real. But he was doing her wrong. He was doing her so wrong. Like, I'm glad that she left, found somebody else out with her own. So I'm just so happy.
Because the reason I haven't gone back to anybody is because I'm that person. I try to be fair and I try to be understanding. I don't even be tripping like that. Like, I don't check location. So I personally feel like if I trust you until you give me a reason not to. So it's like I try not to.
Wait, I check locations just see if I can call or not.
But that's different. See, that's different. I mean, like check location to be like, we're here. I'll check location to be like, oh, what are they doing? Like I'll never like tweak unless you like. And if you give me a reason to have a tweak like that, that means like clearly we're not meant for each other. So y'all, the fact that I give so many chances and I'm so lenient, and it gets to the point where I completely have to let you go because I love so hard, y'all. Mm-hmm. If I have to let go, that means clearly we were not meant to be together. And some people I probably would go back to in the future, but for the most part, I will not go back to anybody I used to talk to. They messed up.
I'm in a relationship and I love my boyfriend, but if we ever just split ways, I will go back to him, and then there's someone else I will go back to just because we didn't end up on no bad, nothing bad.
There's only one way I would go back to.
The only person I would go back to, we was not on bad terms, we was on good terms, but things happened. I would love to go back to these people.
Okay, number 13, self-love. Why is loving yourself important before loving someone else? How can you love someone if you don't love yourself?
I'm sure about to say that.
Read in the comments. Y'all need to answer this question. How can you love someone if you can't love yourself? Because that's the first thing first person you ever need to love is yourself. Right. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, you can't love nobody properly. Because you don't even know how to love yourself.
How you gonna know what your self-worth is? Like, how you know what's good for you and what's not good for you? You can't even
this is a good question.
And love yourself. I don't know. I just feel like you can't take care of somebody else and you take care of yourself. Like, you worried about if this man ate or not, but you don't even know. Like, you don't even feed yourself. You don't even care for yourself. Like, you're sitting there looking at yourself with hatred and disgust. And I know we all have our insecurities. I have mine, but I feel like if you can't have some type of love for yourself, where you could sit there with yourself and like without your phone, just sit there with yourself and like enjoy being by yourself, like listening to music or something. I feel like you can't love
okay, y'all. This one right here. Oh, you got something to say?
with my
Okay, this one right here, and I'm not gonna say I hate it, but I just don't like when people do this. Comparing.
I hate it.
Well, we hate it. I don't like people comparing. Okay, I'm gonna read it. So I just missed it. Oh, comparing relationships. Does comparing your relationship to others make things worse?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Because we're not them. Why are you comparing us to them? Like, we're different people. Like that's all you really. That's all that question needs to answer.
We're not them.
Like
Number
yes,
15.
it does.
Deal breaker. What's one deal breaker everyone should take seriously? If he puts his hands on you, you have to go.
Oh yeah.
If he puts his hands on you, you
Yeah,
have to go.
if you in that kind of relationship, you better go. My mom telling me she's like, if don't never let a man put their hands on
If he
you.
did it once, he will do it again. He will do it again, and it's like. I know a lot of women don't have like that fighter mindset, and it's okay.
Right.
I do feel like
I'm sweet.
Call me.
right. Call me. Because I feel like a lot of women are in like a situation where they feel like he's gonna hurt them. But I do feel like as soon as you get the opportunity to leave him, please take that chance. Like I know so many women that stayed long.
Yes, but also people that stay, I understand like it's hard for them to leave because people are crazy. Like, oh, if you leave, I'm gonna do this. So if you leave, I'm gonna do that.
Or they might be like, or even you might be to the point where you're like normalizing what they did, justifying it in your head, like, oh, I did this
to make them do that.
Like,
You ain't do nothing.
Right? Love should not hurt. Love should be peaceful. You should be each other's peace. If he's putting his hands on you, that's not love, baby. That's control, and it's like he has his hands over your eyes that you can't see, and I'm not blaming you because I never blame a victim, but I definitely feel like if you notice like your man is getting aggressive, like raise his voice at you a little too much, take heed to that.
Okay, now we got 3 more to go. And I'm gonna end the video.
I got another video.
16, healthy relationships. How does a healthy relationship look to you?
A healthy relationship look to me, I'm smiling every day. I'm thinking about you every day. I want to be up under you every day.
I want to be a Netflix and chill. You already know. You already know what that is. You already know every day.
For me, it's like we could just be comfortable with each other. Like we don't have to fake. Like we could be, because me personally, I'm a
myself.
Like right?
Yes, I want somebody I can be myself around. Like
I'm weird. Not weird, but I'm weird.
Yeah,
I want somebody I can go to that like we got it. We could just, even if we only have the same interests, we could just go and talk to each other about like our day. Like we could just be together.
Each other sandwiches type of stuff.
Like we just like, I don't know, we just
like center on
like, and there's no pressure to do anything that everybody else is doing. We just on our own way. I love a bond.
I'm a Disney kid. I love like the Disney fairy tales and stuff like that. So that's why it's like people be like, oh, your standards are high. Your standards are never high. This is for you.
Okay, so 17. This is for everybody. Advice, you too. Advice to your future self. What's one relationship lesson you never forget?
Just because he said he's sorry doesn't mean he is. That just because sometimes he's sorry because he got caught. Sometimes he's sorry because you're mad and he knows that he has to put in more work. And he's like, okay, if I just say sorry now, I have to put in more work to make a decision. Sometimes when they apologize, like y'all, I don't know if he gonna see the video, but there was a dude, I blocked him for like maybe like 2 weeks and he didn't even realize. Until he tried to speak to me and I didn't want to talk to him. So I feel like don't let yourself like just waste away while you're waiting on somebody. Don't wait around for somebody that is not making you have to question if they want you. You shouldn't have to question if they want you. Okay, you should know.
Like a lesson.
Don't put your all into nothing if you don't just put your all into it. And I say that because I put my all into a relationship and it hurt. And I'm gonna be honest, it hurts because you're thinking, okay, they love me, da 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 da. I'm putting my all into it because I love hard. I'm a lover girl. And I love hard. So of course, like if I'm thinking we're gonna be in a relationship, I'm gonna try to give you my all, so you give me your all. It don't work like that. If they ain't gonna, I'm gonna make a nigga break themselves.
Girl, tell me about it.
Because you gonna show me. In order for me to show you, you gotta show me. Like I'm gonna be that lover girl that I still am, but I'm not gonna put everything out there on the table.
Right. And another thing is don't like step over your boundaries for nobody. Because I remember back in my little bird era, like I was very young. I was like 13. Yes, I was such a bird, y'all. Like there was
still am sometimes, y'all.
I was with this boy, and this is my first encounter with a girl best friend situation, y'all. I was with this boy and he had this girl best friend that already kind of thought it was weird. I was like, you know what? I love him. So then he kept posting pictures of her arching on his story. Like he would repost pictures she would post of her arching. Booty in the air, wearing straight boxers, just straight booty cheeks to the sky. And so I'm like, and why do you feel the need to repost this? And I got mad at him. He's like, you're doing too much. Oh my God, you crazy.
That's not doing too much. That's having a boundary in a relationship.
Right, and I let him step over that boundary, and he kept getting worse to the point where he decided it was cute to do a prank on me. A prank where he flirted with my best friend in front of me to see what I was going to do and see how mad I was going to get. So never let somebody overstep your boundary, because you give somebody an inch, they will take a mile. They will take a mile.
Yes. Okay, 18. Open.
I don't do them. I do, but I don't. I don't like that brother sister stuff. Cause she's going with their best friend. If they ain't come out your mama and don't tell me that's your sister.
Right, and I get like,
you know that coming.
And he can have female friends, but it's like, why y'all gotta be on her like, this my best friend.
And I don't say too much because I don't say too much, because if they've been there before me, I don't really say too much as long as it's respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if we've been together for years and out of nowhere, this my sister, and they are doing too much, right, she gonna get slapped and you gonna get slapped.
And then even if she's like before me, I feel like if she's really, and for one, I don't like girl best friend. If she's your best friend and she's your best friend, why are we putting emphasis on the fact that y'all are not the same gender? Like, it gives like y'all secretly, you wish that was your girlfriend. I'll be like, it began.
I don't call everybody my best friend.
Right, and like
I don't even have a best friend no more. Or girl best friend, I don't have that.
I still have. But it's like, and they be too close, like to the point where it's like they secretly trying to hunch each other.
Me too.
Don't like that.
And you remember I said I overthink, so if I think that, you doing it, so no question to ask.
I had this one time, I was in high school, and I was dating somebody. It was like overthinking too much. I feel like a person is just gonna overthink. I feel like there has to be a reason for them to overthink. Mm-hmm. Like, it might be some delusional crazy people just think, you gonna do that. But me, I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm delusional. But you have to do something in my face in order for a dang. Is he doing that to her? Or is he gonna do with her? Is he gonna do that?
And all they take a little reassurance to fix it, and they don't be wanting to give reassurance. Like, all I need you to be like, no, you're good. You know where you stand with it. We're good.
You're mine.
Right, that's all I need.
No, because every time when I overthink and I'm telling it happen, I'm right all the time. Like, on every lecture I had, I was right all the time.
And see, they be lucky with me because I don't yell. Like, I come to them and be like, are you doing this? Don't lie to me, because then I actually get mad at you if you lie to me. Tell me the truth. I give them a chance. Right. Tell me the truth so I can react accordingly. Like,
okay, y'all. 18, the last and final question. Because it's 30 minutes. Open talk.
It's okay. They 35.
What do you think the biggest reason relationships don't work today?
Trust, loyalty, dishonesty,
communication,
lust,
cheating.
Folks thinking they can put their hands on people. Put your hands on me so far and find out. I'm telling you. I'm telling
beat
you.
the brakes.
I'm telling you.
See these muscles? I'm not a fighter, but I get mad. I'll show you these hands.
I ain't gonna show you nothing. I'm gonna show you a gun and I might show you a knife.
I might show you whatever in my purse.
Don't take it out. We don't need it. We don't want that. We don't want it.
Don't spray it. Don't spray it.
I'm not gonna spray it. I just gotta make
sure everything out. Okay, y'all. This is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I enjoyed it.
It was 33 minutes long.
Y'all.
She got a lot to edit, and I'm not gonna help her. I'm not gonna help her at all. This is her idea. I have to do it. I got both.
We love you. Even though
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bells when I post. You'll be notified. And I see y'all in the next episode. Peace.